So right here is the virtual tours. So go right here. And here we go. Now the virtual tours are exactly what they say. They are 360 virtual tours. Some of them are full 360, which means you can go all the way up to the top of the sky above your head, down to your feet, and everything else horizontal. And you have control over that. So let's go to one. First of all, I have 4 tours here now, and you can view the 4 tours by using the main window with arrows going from tour to tour, or you can use the thumbnails to go specifically to an individual tour. So let's start with the large image link. So the tour starts, will open up in the same window, full screen. And here we are on Vance Hill Road coming up. And this one I have it on automatic rotation. And this is not a full 360 virtual tour. I do have some. It's it doesn't go vertical, but you can do all the rest of the stuff. You can zoom in like this, and we'll keep scrolling, or you can zoom out like that. And one special feature you have that I used to create this virtual tour is it has rooms. And what a room is just another part, another virtual tour inside a virtual tour. For instance, those of you who know where I am right now, this is the top of Vance Hill Road. Now, you see I have a link here. It says it's going to bring me to the ballpark. And as you can see up here, they have 4 rooms: top of Vance Hill, center of Vance Hill, ballpark, and lower Vance Hill. And there's also links right here, so you can use either one. So right now I guess we use the drop down because I want to go to the center of Vance Hill, and this would be the center. And once again, you can scroll in and out by using your mouse wheel or these plus and minus signs. Plus gets you in closer, minus gets you out further. Auto rotate is a little button up here, and you can see, and I will let it go the whole 360 degrees. You see J peak there. I'll let it rotate until we see J peak again, just to prove we have done 360 degrees horizontal. And you can kind of move it around. Whoops. On a full 360 virtual, you can go up into the sky right above your head and look there, and notice this link that goes back to the top of Vance Hill, another room. There's my trusty truck, which I got rid of finally. And there's the ballpark link, and we'll go there next. I'll use this link to get there. So anyway, now we're back at J peak. You see that we've done the whole 360. Let's go to the ballpark. And yeah, like once again, those of you who know Newport's center will recognize this. And you can see the town barn over to the right. And we can zoom in a little bit to that. And we can see, go over here, and we see some of the people on Vance Hill Road. And once again, you can go back up to center Vance Hill, or you can use the drop down to go to the center of Vance Hill. So let's go to lower Vance Hill when I'm using the drop down to get there. And there's my place. I think this was done in 2013. And once again, you have your link going back to the ballpark, or you can use that up here, and then you can zoom in from this, or the plus or minus sign. And so that's that. So what we want to do now is we want to go back to the main page for the interactive tours, and we have, let's see, we have Vance Hill we viewed. So now I'd like to take you over to a full 360 horizontal and vertical, which is kind of exciting, I think. And so that would, I let's go over to seal this road, and I chose that from the thumbnail. And here we go. I'm going to show you now. Okay, this is seal this road, and as you can see, it's rotating a little bit. Now the difference of this being a full 360 is that you can look down on the ground here, and let's see now, and you can go all the way up to the top of the sky and everything in between. So because it's virtual, it's everything you can see if you were just standing there and looking up and down. And you can also rotate it naturally. And we see we'll go down here. I should have a spot where I stood, and I guess that would have been right about here. I can see some smudging because I had to because I stood there. You can't take a picture of you know, of the bottom without your feet being in it, so you actually just clone some of the other parts of the image to make it go away nice. And you know, once again, we can zoom it in and out, and this is great. And I'd like to show you one more, and that would be Shattuck Hill Road and East Lake or something, I guess. That would be right, oh, and I also have St. Mary's over there, but I'll let you go look at that if you want. And this is, I call it Meframega Shattuck Hill, because I'm not sure what this is called, this section of town, even though it really isn't Newport Center. It's noteworthy, just for the scenery aspect. Okay, this is it. It's on auto rotate, and you can see us moving around. This has two rooms, Shattuck Hill Road and footpath. That's what I call this. I guess it's East Lake or something, technically. So this is, like I said, the full 360 as well. So you can just go all the way up to the top of the sky, which is right there, called the zenith, I think, or something. And then all the way down to the bottom. And the smudge here was where I was standing, and it's a little sloppy, but you got to fill it in with other parts of the image after the fact, which is kind of tedious, but got to make it look good. So okay, that's Shattuck Hill. And I got St. Mary's as well. That's a full 360, but it's only one room. And so I invite you to come over to the website and check these things out and mouse around yourself. And it's it's a little bit like Google Earth, but not so much. Google Earth, most of the images are taken from satellites. This was taken on the ground, so you actually get a better perspective of these little local areas. And I must tell you, they are a lot of work. Thank you, and go to the website and check the stuff out. I have some more interactive videos. Interactive tours, and I'm thinking of doing more, but the time aspect to create these things is kind of big, so don't expect anything anytime soon. Thank you very much.